of these other notes. Me, cause I'm really ghost, yeah, baby. I gotta be your number one. Can't settle for no number two. So go ahead and keep playing dumb. Soon you're gonna have to face the truth. I'll make up your mind. You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta lie. You
This is too. UK Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And, of course, Nikola Vucevic. Team moving on here without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Richard, what a fantastic matchup we have at the center position tonight. Two of the best in the NBA.
It feels like a gladiator fight when two centers go at it. I expect it to be physical right from the start. Wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of foul trouble. That's always a big story in games like this.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Nets. There's Garland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
And the wide open shot from Paul. Off target from outside. And here are the Bulls now. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And the Nets making a change here.
Now into the lineup for your next number 8.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple of seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Now here's Paul, following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Claxton. And slaps it down right on top of Karl-Anthony Towns.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Outside Garland. Back to Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Towns the screen. Towns. And it's Towns on the follow.
And you have to account for Towns on the backboards. He is too big to miss.
Inside, Claxton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one is on Towns. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Count it.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Garland is doubled. Towns the screen. 13 feet away. Garland with the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And they take the lead.
And he plays with such a great rhythm, marketing the catch-and-shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
Outside, Towns. Back to Caruso. And that one is stuffed right through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Paul. Here's Garland. That one drops for him. Garland's got 6.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling there.
And it's Paul missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Poked away. Driving in. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Here's Garland. He's got 6. Back to Towns. 1 second left. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bull?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Just another assist and another day for Chris Paul, one of the best point guards to ever do it.
And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to DeRozan. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. The 3 from Johnson. Here's Claxton. And the layup is good. Claxton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Garland. The kick out to Towns. 6 on the shot clock.
And one of the game's elite shooters, and Towns' sweet stroke definitely extends to the free throw line.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Out left of the wing, Towns wide open. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. Towns with the steal. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
DeMar DeRozan's jumper is off the edge. It's just money. It's cash. He's a terrific offensive player.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Conley with a wide open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
Walker with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Back to Walker. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Drummond. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. Driving to the basket. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Garland, no good. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
Count the basket. Now it's a 5-point Nets lead.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Dinwiddie outside. .40 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Simmons. Oh, jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Pass to Claxton. They set the screen. On the wing, Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Here's Paul. And the shot goes in. Paul's got 6.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Conley. And it's blocked. And he recovered. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Brooklyn leading by 3. All up top to the middle. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Claxton. Defended by Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Bulls trail by 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Johnson. Paul outside. Johnson the screen. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Bulls ball. Bulls substitution. DeMar DeRozan. Darius Garland.
To the inside. It's intercepted. A drive by Paul. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Claxton, no good.
And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Here's Paul. Right side, Markkanen. Back to Paul. Outside, Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Claxton. With 1 on the clock. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the paint for the lead. Craig can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Claxton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
Towns the screen. Paul with the steal. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here.
Bulls substitution.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Paul. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That is a gamer, and his name is Chris Paul. Absorbs the contact well on his way up and finds ways to finish.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain ramp.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Loud fans, you know what time it is. It's time for G. The Brooklyn Bulls. Team.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's DeRozan. The 18-footer is right on the mark. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Outside, Simmons. He takes it in. Here's Markkanen. And the Nets miss again.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Screen by Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Simmons on the wing. Markkanen with it. Screen by Simmons. They double in with Drummond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Stolen by O'Neal. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Got a piece of it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. And the Nets decide to take their first timeout here.
Anyone want a t-shirt? Say what? I said, anyone want a t-shirt? Oh yeah, I see you. Let's go.
Both teams will make substitutions. Twelve seconds left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Here's Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
57.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Bulls trailed by 4. Down low. Here's Caruso.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Paul outside. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
To the inside. Pass to Drummond. Outside Garland. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Paul for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To tie it up. Another one falls for Chicago.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Now here's Paul. He lines it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First personal foul. And despite the KD Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand. Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And that one's good, Caruso.
Nice pass right there from Garland. Love seeing that selfless attitude.
To the paint. They double-team Johnson. Kicks it out to Paul. Poke loose. DeRozan on the wing. Bulls moving the ball around. Tries it from 19. That shot's off. He's made half and missed half of his 8 shots. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is Paul's veteran know-how becoming a factor. He is not afraid of these moments.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint. .149 left in the game.
Back to Claxton. It's deflected. And here comes the break. DeRozan for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets with the lead. Inside. Here's Walker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Nets leading by 4. Paul with the ball. Paul is doubled. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Really seems like everyone in the league can elevate these days, and Johnson, well, he's no exception.
Pass to Towns. And they get it. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's the lob to the hoop.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. There's the triple. Markkanen pulls it in. And so it's Brooklyn who's...